up, guys? Wasn't expecting to see you here. Well, I'm gonna go for a hike, take some pictures and stuff. Won't you come on with me? Well, you might be wondering just exactly where here is. Well, I am in the same place that I was last week. Rocky Fork State Park in Tennessee. East Tennessee, actually. Unicoi County, to be precise. Just outside of Flag Pond. Well, I decided to come back here because last week I didn't get to explore as much as I would have liked. Didn't go nearly as far as I wanted to. Missed some shots I would have liked to got. So, I'm here to try to remedy that. I am alone today. I do not have my daughter Destiny with me. So, let's see what we can get into, shall we? Well, that didn't take long at all. Not long at all. Matter of fact, you can still see the entrance back there behind me. I walked right past this one last time. I noticed it, but this particular composition I didn't notice. I decided not to go with or take this shot last time just because at the moment it just didn't work for me. It didn't sound good or it didn't look good to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and take it this time. I found a composition that I like here, so let's see how it turns out. What we've got is we've got a rock right here along the edge of the trail. Off in the background, the main focus is going to be a short waterfall, 4 feet maybe, not very big at all, but it's split around a rock landing, and it just looks nice, I think. And there's a lot of green. Again, with the moss, there's moss everywhere here. Let's take this shot and see how it comes out. Didn't take long. I mean, I was just 100 feet that way. And that's where I took that shot of the waterfall you just saw. I have found a very interesting tree. I'm not going to show you on video just exactly what it looks like, but it's this one behind me. I find it to be very interesting, so I'm going to take the photo of it. I think it's going to turn out really nice. It's going to be different from anything I've done before because I don't know, I rarely ever see a tree by itself that makes me want to take a photo of it. But this one, I want to take a photo of. So, let's set it up and see, shall we? F8, quarter of a second, polarizer, yeah, magic. Well, I just stopped, took another composition. This is actually a retake of a previous composition. Last time I was here, I took this shot, but I did it a little bit different. Actually, a lot different, honestly. I'll show you the one I shot last time, right now. And this is the one that I shot this time. The two compositions are completely different, and I feel like this one worked out a lot better than the last one. It's a little more intimate, I guess, with the water and everything. It just got a little bit closer, a little more intimate. I think it's just a much better photo, actually. That was shot at f/13, 1/4 of a second. And I think it really turned out magical. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, moving on. So as I'm walking along here, area that I've already been through, I've been thinking, because I'm stopping a lot, taking a lot of pictures that things I've already been past. You know, that should be pictures that I've already taken for now. You know, visit them in a different season so that they're different, but I missed them. I think it's going to take a lot to really explore this place. So I am going to turn this into a series about Rocky Creek. Don't know how many episodes there'll be. I've also noticed that there's really not much in the way of videos or anything showing you anything about Rocky Creek. I might as well be the first one, huh? To take that a step further, I think I may start a series where I just go to all the state parks. Tennessee has 55 state parks. 55 state parks. Now, not all of them are wilderness parks like this one is, so they don't necessarily count. So I'm going to make it a goal for me for 2018. I am going to go to at least 10 Tennessee state parks. Take pictures, vlog about it, and give a good overall view of what the parks have to offer and stuff like that. I think that might be interesting. I like the idea. What's up, guys? So I've been walking for a little while, not a long time. I'm probably 2 to 2.5-ish miles in. I don't know, I'm not tracking it, so I'm just guessing really. Found me a nice little spot here, a little bridge to sit on, take a little short break right here next to a beautiful little stream. I'm in an area right now that there just isn't much to photograph, not this time of year. I got a feeling that in the spring it's really going to be unbelievable how beautiful this little valley right here is that I'm in. What I've done is I've come into Rocky Fork State Park, and I followed Rocky Fork Trail to the end. It forks. I stayed to the left, and I am on Flint Creek Trail. So I'm following Flint Creek up. The GPS that I have right now shows the trail going a little bit further up, maybe another half mile or so. Not real sure. I'll probably go about that far and then turn around and head back. I know that there's more trail than that to it. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can continue on and tie into the AT, Appalachian Trail, up in the Cherokee National Forest, which surrounds this park. This park is 2,036 acres, I think. That's a lot of land. It's a lot of land. And it's going to take me several trips down here to cover the trail system that they currently have in place. They are actually growing the trail system all the time. They're working on putting in more trails, opening more trails. Every month or so, there's a group of volunteers comes out and does some off-trail exploring with permission of the Forestry Service to find new places to put trails and everything. and make sure it's all safe for the general public to enjoy. And I can tell you, I am definitely enjoying it. This is a beautiful place. This valley that I'm in right now, it has got a lot of old down trees, like off to the sides and stuff, that are covered in moss. Absolutely gorgeous. The problem is that everything else around them is just brown and dead, with the exception of rhododendrons, and I don't particularly like rhododendrons. I mean, really, if it wasn't for the rhododendrons, I'd be able to sit right where I am and look straight back down through this valley, through the trees, because they're kind of sparse. You can probably tell over my shoulder that they're not, the forest area through here is not real tight. This is an area that used to be logged a lot, so it's been thinned out. I would say to a healthy amount, but that's been years and years and years and years ago. I believe I have rested enough. Not that I really needed it. I'm not gonna lie, I needed it. I'm old, fat, and tired. But I'm gonna head on up the trail, see if I can find anything else, see if I can find another composition. If not, you know, we'll start heading back out soon, and maybe I'll find another composition along the way. I passed up several things that I thought I might be able to shoot and just didn't. Thought, hey, save it for later, or it'll probably look even better at a different time of year. I'm telling you, spring, I can't wait for spring now. I'm a winter kind of person. I love the winter, I love the snow, I love the cold, but I am looking forward to spring in this park. It's gonna be amazing. Well, I'm back in the car. Went all the way up to the end of Flint Creek Trail. I've looked at the map. It's 1.8 miles, I think. So it's a little shorter than what I thought it was, because I'd been saying like 2 to 2.5. I was being a little ambitious, I guess. Anyway, all the way up to the end of Flint Creek Trail. Came back down. Really hadn't found much more to photograph, so that's why we're kind of wrapping it up here. A lot of people out here with animals. A lot of people like to bring their dogs out here. Just about everybody has a dog with them, to be honest with you. My little dog wouldn't do so good. I have a little Pomeranian. Yeah, she wouldn't appreciate being out here like this. But I'll tell you, if you're thinking about coming to Rock Creek, do it. Definitely do it. Like I said before, they're doing all kinds of improvements and stuff like that. There are a lot of plans in store for this area. They're putting in a campground. I don't know how far out they are on that, but they're putting in a campground. Currently, any camping is prohibited, so you can't camp in the backcountry or whatever. Although there's some really nice places to do that. Don't do it. Prohibited. And there's no bathrooms here, so hopefully they're planning on putting in some bathrooms. There's a little amphitheater thing right over here beside the parking lot. Looks like they've got a grill sitting there. Don't know what you got to do to be able to use that unless you just walk up there and use it. Or it might not be a grill, it might actually be a fire pit. Anyway, the parking lot's real nice. It's starting to rain. I'm tired and hungry. So I'm gonna sign off here, get heading to the house. Grab me a bite to eat. I think I still got a Bojangles biscuit sitting up here in the passenger seat, so I'm gonna hit that on the way. Anyway, y'all take it easy, and we'll see you later.